Alright, hey, we're here at Newcastle Comics. This is the comic store I always like going to because they have no gaps in the back issues, and it's real close to my house, and they have a lot of cool stuff. There's other local comic stores like Fantasy Shop and Stripes Comics. I go into those. Those are alright, but they don't have what this place has. So if you're in the area, I suggest you go to Newcastle Comics. It's a good store, and a lot of good people come up here. Alright, let's go over today's weekly. First, we got the Thunderbolts, which is a continuation of the Infinity series. They're just working their way down. Right now, they're trying to make their way down the chain, trying to get this big mob boss and work their way down the chain and interviewing, getting all the mob bosses to talk, and the alien invasion just comes in the middle of it, and there's a good scene where Venom has all these scumbags tied up, and they just got done questioning them, and like Venom's like, well, we ain't caught them doing nothing wrong, but my webbing we was up in a few hours. We can just leave them here. And they left him there, but then Punisher goes back and he drops off a time bomb because he wants to kill him instead, because that's what he does. But without no one else knowing. And it's a good read. And like I said, Thunderbolts is my favorite out of the Marvel Now series. We got the Flash with the Rogue for the title. The Rogue, they're the team of Captain Frost, the Mirror Man, and Heatwave, and other supervillain criminals, and this one's about them going on a crime spree and regrouping. And at the end, the Unjustice League shows up, just like at the end of Forever Evil. And it's a really good one. You should get it. This one is the one I like. I'm a big Ra's al Ghul fan. This is Ra's al Ghul, League of Assassins. For you don't know who Ra's al Ghul is, he manages to cheat death by soaking himself in a Lazarus pit that allows him to regain his youth, and now he's 500 years old. And this is about him. It goes back and forth to like medieval times and the now, and where he was getting the League of Assassins together, and they found where he found the Lazarus pit, and then there's him now, what he's doing now. What happened? It takes part right after the last part of Batman Inc. And he blames Batman for the death of his daughter, Talia al Ghul, and that's where it ends at. It's, like I said, a really good one, and this is one of the 3D covers that move around. Also, there's a Scarecrow. This is a good read. It's just him running amok in Gotham City now that Batman's not around right now, and just more talk of secret society. Now this is Solomon and Gandhi.
You know Steve's
He's a supervillain. He's a Green Lantern supervillain who whatever he touches just turns into dust. And this is about him coming to Earth and just going on a rampage and just destroying everything in sight. It's a good story. And this is Lex Luthor, and it's just him doing what he does to get the secret society together. And just because he's the lead of the secret society, he's putting up his money to get stuff for them to get together, and it's a really good read. You should get it.
Hello, Mr. Paul.
Now, I haven't read this one yet. Like I said, there's 11 issues, but I hear a lot of good things about it. It's another Black Hand. He's another Green Lantern's villain, and I just imagine it's about him trying to, take over, his parts and enjoying life because there's no Justice League right now. Also out this week is Wonder Woman with Cheetah over the name of it. It's Cheetah's, Wonder Woman's supervillain, and the name speaks for itself. She basically is like another version of Catwoman. And then there's also the Teen Titans with the Deathstroke title over it. Deathstroke is where there's when Marvel wanted to make fun of a character. This is the guy they did, and they came out with Deadpool. He's Slade Wilson, and Marvel came out with Wade Wilson to make fun of Slade Wilson, Deathstroke. Now, this is Deathstroke basically going on a mission and to stop some kind of atomic bomb. He's a mercenary. He's not good or bad, but this is the guy Marvel wanted to make fun of when they came up with Deadpool. And this is a good read, though.
Yeah, I'm probably going to pop in with them, but yeah.
I also got
early, but I'm going to try.
I also got, this ain't one of the weeklies, but I had this in my pull hold for like a long time. And there's just a variant, Deadpool, him going on a mission to get his healing factor out of him, and he knows there's a chemical out there, and this is the beginning of that story, and him finding a way how he can become dead. And this is a variant I'm going to have get signed this weekend, and I'm going to probably put it on eBay. But anyways, this is just a really good cover. I got it finally. And that's it for this week. In a minute, I want to talk to Paul about really dumb superheroes, and we're going to talk about we're also going to talk about comic book movies. Alright, we're here with Paul now, and we wanted to talk about independent comic books and some comic books that people who haven't been in a comic store lately or never been in at all don't know about. You know, there's always Superman, Batman, Avengers, and Justice League. Those are the comic books you know. Let's talk about some the independents that you don't know about. First, we got the Freelance, and this is about some girl mercenaries and them kicking butt and taking names, which is a really good read. Put that over there. And then this is Clones, which is a sci-fi. Have you read this one yet?
Yes, Clone is a science fiction comic. Well, the name says it all about clones and their various trials and tribulations to survive and outlast their creators.
Alright. And then this one.
Fatale is a horror comic with a little bit of a noir edge. There's a woman who has the power of the classic femme fatale. She can enchant men and sway them to her opinions and desires. And same thing as her being pursued by some sort of demonic force or cult and trying to outwit and outmaneuver them and the various men who fall to her sides and are used up like tools.
Alright. And then there's also a lot of comic books that are based on famous TV shows that people probably don't know about. Like there's Sons of Anarchy, just came out last week, and it takes place before the first season, and from what I hear is really good, and you should go check that out. And for the kids, they got the TV show Adventure Time, which is also enjoyable for adults also, and a lot of people like this show. It's a little popular. It actually has a little popular fan base, and also at conventions, a lot of people like to dress up like them. Do you think what else think that's coming out that you think people might like, Paul?
Some of the best stuff coming out right now is Conan from Dark Horse, written by Brian Wood, and every story arc is 3 issues, and with that you have alternating artists, and every artist so far has been able to perfectly capture the brutality and beauty of Conan the Barbarian. Prophet by Brandon Graham, and a rotating cast of artists such as Milo Miliagianis, I think is how you pronounce his last name. He's an Italian artist. It's phenomenal. It's probably one of the best comics coming out right now in terms of you never know what to expect. Each issue is exciting, and it is literally cover-to-cover comic. There are no ads in it. It is phenomenal. You get your $3.99 worth. Harbinger by Josh Dysart, and I think by Josh Dysart and drawn by Barry Kitson. Valiant is really good. That's a darker look at a superhero team dynamic. If you like the earlier Teen Titans stuff by George Perez and Marv Wolfman, it's kind of like that. There's a lot of drama going on. And The Star Wars, based off of George Lucas's original first draft of Star Wars, is not only really good, but kind of funny to see how things changed from that initial idea to the Star Wars we know and love.
All right. Well, there you have it. Like I said, there's a lot of comic books out there that people don't know about, but the only way you get to read about them is to come down here and check them out for yourselves. All right. I'm going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be back in my room, and we're going to talk about comic book movies and what suggestions I got, and I'll see you there.